Staying on this topic, I'm now joined by geopolitical and geoeconomics analyst Umesh Kumar Agarwal to discuss this trip between India and Israel. Narendra Modi going over to Israel and also presenting to their government in the Knesset yesterday. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
My first question to you is India's relationship with Israel has grown significantly since Modi came into power decades ago. Why is Israel's relation so important to India?
If you see, Israel has been a trusted defense partner of India even in 1999 during the Kargil war. Israel supplied us with the ammunitions, and India was short of ammunitions at that point of time. And after Narendra Modi ji government came to power in 2017, India's Narendra Modi ji became the first leader to visit Israel. And a decade later, 9 years later, you can see again Narendra Modi ji has visited Israel and he has delivered a speech in the Israeli parliament Knesset where he got overwhelming welcome from all the quarters of the Israeli people. Not only Benjamin Netanyahu, but even the opposition leader Lapid also welcomed Modi ji. And here Modi ji was also honored with the prestigious medal of the Knesset. So what I believe is India and Israel are actually natural partners and they are victim of the radical jihadi terrorism both the countries are experiencing collectively. If you see in the Middle East, there is a axis evolving between Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Pakistan. And Turkey has emerged as one of the most direct threat to Israel after Iran. And a few days back, I remember Naftali Bennett also stated the same. And Turkey has a defense industry. Turkey has is a NATO member as well. It has the NATO weaponry also. So right now, Turkey, in anticipation of Turkish threat, India is joining alliances with Israel and deepening its military cooperation. And also, Israel is planning to Israel is planning to launch its defense factories in India because they
Right.
want to have a
Yeah, no, that's great. Sorry to cut you off, Mr. Agarwal. It just shows, obviously, Israel and India's strong ties and connections in regards to defence, cooperation, and a number of other matters. Now, what I want to ask is how will India then balance its ties with Israel and other Middle East countries like Iran?
See, India has a civilizational connect with Iran, and we have done massive investments in Iran as well. But lately, if you see, Iran has also gone into the axis of China, and it is right now the Americans and the Israelis are planning to have a strike on Iran anytime. It can happen by late tomorrow as well. This is my assessment, and it is really in this wartime it is very difficult. You can see that our leader has gone to the Middle East and he may try to diffuse the tension as well. But what we are seeing right now is India is also has condemned Israel in the United Nations also. But our security requirements mean that we need to have a greater defense partnership with Israel, because in the recently concluded war with Pakistan in Operation Sindoor, we had five used Israeli ammunitions like the Rampage. And right now, Israel is also willing to share the Iron Beam and Iron Dome defense system, missile defense system with India. And this shows that there is a deepening partnership between both countries. And also, if you see, Israel is looking to import the human talent from India as well. The free trade agreement between India and Israel has started, and Israel is looking for massive investments in India in the field of AI, drip irrigation, defense. And this is a natural partnership in which both the countries are affected with the jihadi radicalized terrorism practiced by this Sunni alliance. So,
Yes.
and one more thing, India and UAE are also signing a strategic defense partnership pact. And India also has a good relationship with Saudi Arabia as well. Mohammed bin Salman has assured India that any defense partnership with Pakistan will not alter the Indo-Saudi ties as well. So a very balancing act where which the Prime Minister of India enjoys good rapport with all the warring factions, and if time comes, he can act as a peacemaker as well.
Right, there's a lot to chew on what you just said. In regards to relations with Iran and what's going on there, we do know that they're having talks with the US, third set around of talks in Geneva in regards to that. Hopefully, we don't know whether or not a strike will happen. They're trying to look down the diplomacy route. But just to highlight that, as you know, we don't know whether or not a strike will happen. But in regards to India's position in relation to Israel and a number of Middle Eastern countries, you highlighted quite a few there, as well as their partnership with Saudi Arabia. But now I want to just look at, we know that India is currently Israel's second largest trading partner in Asia, and that's after China, and strengthening its ties is high on the list. But in that regard, why is India important to Israel then?
See, if you see Israeli population, the Jewish population has come to India 2000 years back. And yesterday, while addressing Knesset, the Indian Prime Minister stated that the Israeli population has been never persecuted in India. And if you see, India and Israel enjoy a very good alliance, and Israel has the technology, India has the market. Remember, 67% of our population is below the age of 35. We have the demographic dividend with us. We have the market with us. We have the tech with us. We have the manpower market. Everything what we have, the scale India has. So Israel is looking to deepen its partnership and reap the fruits of development in sharing an alliance with India. This is the natural partnership both are looking at. And India also gets high tech Israeli weaponry, and it has to defend its own borders against the hostile nuclear neighbors. Remember, India is the only country surrounded by two hostile nuclear neighbors. One is Pakistan and one is China. So India has to take care of its security. Unless and until we develop that deterrence, the world will not take us. The world will not take us seriously. And the same thing happened with Ukraine. If you remember, in 1994, they gave up their nuclear weapons, and after that, Russia invaded Ukraine. So this is the thing of deterrence which is being played, and I believe that Israeli investments in India will certainly deter Pakistan and China to do a collective misadventure in India in future.
Right, well, both of their relationships show something very big on the global scale in relation to diplomacy between these two countries. And as you mentioned, that Narendra Modi was the first leader to visit Israel back at that particular time. Now, where could their relationship continue to grow and flourish? And are there any challenges that they have to also manage within that?
The basic challenges will come on the Palestinian issue. India has constantly condemned Israel actions in the Gaza Strip, and India is against all this rehabilitation efforts which are being done in the Gaza Strip and what Israel is doing. India stands with Palestinian as well. So what I mean is, right now India has to do a fine balancing act. They need to ensure that the Board of Peace plan to rehabilitate Gaza has to go in order according to the agreement which is being reached out. And also India needs the Israeli investments as well. But one thing I can say, that the camaraderie between Modi and Benjamin Netanyahu is being seen, and Benjamin Netanyahu has personally gone to the airport to receive Narendra Modi ji, and he has given him the red carpet welcome. He has not given this to any other leader in the world. This shows the depth of the relationship between Modi ji and Benjamin Netanyahu. And Israel is also a very critical defense supplier to India. And in future, considering the defense threats from both Pakistan and China, we do need the Iron Dome and the Iron Beam technology, which we can get from Israel. And Israel has also stated that they are willing to give us the Golden Hammer missiles as well. So these can strike deep inside our enemy territories and even eliminate terrorists who are hiding in the bunkers.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Agarwal, for explaining that and the deep ties between both countries. I'm sure we will be looking more into this in the coming year. Thank you again.
Thank you very much.